Hi everyone, it's Elliot here, and I want to talk about some crazy film news that came out over the weekend. Apparently, Mel Gibson is set to direct Suicide Squad 2. I mean, what the hell? Okay, first of all, I didn't even know they were going to make another Suicide Squad film, because the first one was really bad. I don't think it made much money as well, so it just doesn't make sense to me. Second of all, Mel Gibson is a guy who has said a lot of awful things in the past. He's caused a lot of controversy, offended a ton of people. So it seems crazy to me that a big company like Warner Brothers and DC would attach such a name to one of their really big projects. If you take Mel Gibson's history out of the equation, the kind of things that he's said that are awful in the past, I do actually believe that he's a good artist, he's a good director, he's a good actor, but it just doesn't seem like a good fit for this project. I do like some of the recent films he's directed. I liked Apocalypto, I liked Hacksaw Ridge as well, but he doesn't seem like the right kind of person for one of these big superhero films. Apparently the draw for him is that he loves the cast of characters. At least someone loved them. I sure as hell didn't. My biggest takeaway from this news is that David Ayer, the director of the first Suicide Squad film, must feel absolutely awful now. This news makes it seem like he was the biggest problem with that film, which I don't believe was the case. I think that film was a mess for many different reasons. It's not actually confirmed yet that Mel Gibson is going to be the director, but this news is very well timed because Hacksaw Ridge is up for Best Picture at the Oscars. I think Mel Gibson is up for Best Director as well. If any of you are fanboys of the DC Comics universe that's going on, I'm sure it will offend you when I say that I don't think it's going well for them at all. Like, if you compare it to Marvel, which is the obvious comparison, they're just knocking it out of the park, even though I don't particularly like all the Marvel films either, but they are just killing it, and DC are just left behind wanting to be what Marvel is. If they knew what the hell they're doing, they would just follow what they did with the Dark Knight trilogy, where they get Christopher Nolan, someone with incredible direction, incredible vision for what it can be, and just follow that, just keep going with that, when instead they've just taken bits of that and just kind of meandered. They've made Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman and Suicide Squad, and it just feels all over the place. There is no consistency, and I think consistency is key because that's clearly what Marvel have done. They've got a consistent line going through all their films. They're humorous, they're light, they're colourful, and that is why they're so successful. I will happily eat my words in 2018 or 2019, whenever Suicide Squad potentially comes out. I never want a film to be bad. I always want a film to be good, to be very good. Okay, that's it. I just wanted to talk a bit about this news because I just found it absolutely bizarre. What do you think about this news? Do you think Mel Gibson is the right person to take the DC movie cinematic universe and just thrust it into stardom and just make it brilliant? As always, thank you for watching, and I'll be back very soon to talk about movie news and movie reviews and stuff like that. But until then, have a great time watching movies, everyone.